called out the screen roll. You're smaller without LeBron and with Trevor, but it still provides a lot of space on the other end. Did you see that play out tonight? That would be a difference maker?
No, I don't think that was a big difference maker. I think that only happened a handful of possessions. Our defense, when we have the small lineup, is less double teams on the ball, and more keeping him inside. There were some switching situations late in the game. I think once where they threw it to Giannis late, but I don't think overall that was a factor. And, I do think we're really benefiting from the offensive space. We got a ton of great looks at the three-point line. I think Russell Westbrook had his best game as a Laker tonight with 15 assists and 3 turnovers. 15 and 3 turnovers. And, clearly he's benefiting from that space, and AD is as well. They're just double-teaming him, and he's been making the right play. So, a lot of positives. Disappointed that we didn't pull it out. Disappointed in some of the calls we got, but that's to be expected down the stretch. Anthony Davis getting 0 free throw attempts is something that's a little bit mind-boggling, and we'll continue to communicate with the league on that. But overall, a lot of positives.
With the zone defense, Frank, just wondered how much you had time to work on that and how effective it seemed to be.
Yeah, we've been trying to build it in, to everything we do. Side out of balance situations, just in small doses, even when that team is not a team that we necessarily want to zone, just so we can work on it. You know what I mean, and build that part of our defensive arsenal. And when a guy like Giannis is going like he was going tonight, to change things up, I think slowed them down, and something we'll continue to have in our package.
Frank, I know it's not as straightforward as just stellar play, but do you think THT has made the case to be a starter when LeBron comes back?
Yes, short answer.
Maybe it is as straightforward.
Yes. Now that's not to say that when Bron comes back or we're whole. I haven't made any decisions about what that's ultimately going to look like, because sometimes scoring off the bench is what you need. But he's playing as good as anybody from a standpoint of both sides of the ball. What he's given to us on defense and what he's given to us on offense. So he's been terrific in his first few games back, and he'll have a big role, but definitely has made a case.
Frank, there was a report yesterday about the growing optimism of LeBron playing Friday. What is your level of optimism?
I was hoping he's going to play each of the last 7 games or whatever it's been since he's been out. I always hope he's going to play. I'm always optimistic. He's still day to day. No decision's been made.
Is there a plan for him to test things out tomorrow and Friday? And what does that look like? What benchmark does he need to hit, whether it's Friday or put it on the road?
Yeah, I leave that to the medical team. I know he did some work today. I haven't gotten any reports on how that went yet. But I'll leave that between him and the medical team to make those decisions as to when he's ready to go.
Jay,
Well, you label clips in the portal every game, and then when there's a huge discrepancy like we saw tonight, with them shooting 12 free throws in the fourth quarter, and Anthony Davis getting flagrant fouled on a dunk on one play, and having 0 free throw attempts for the game. It's just frustrating. So, we communicate with the director of officiating, and we send clips in the portal, and they do a good job evaluating that stuff. I mean, that's just the process.
Switching some things, and they allow Giannis to get behind, and then he's going against Rondo or Wayne, and it's a height advantage and a disadvantage for us. So we switched to the zone and tried to keep everything in front, and it got us back in it. Got us out on a break. They scored a couple times, but hit some tough shots. But it looked good for us tonight.
Just wondered what it's been like for you playing almost exclusively now outside, and how that impacts things for you, especially on the defensive end, what you have to keep in mind and what you think is changed.
It's good for our spacing. It's good for Russ to get downhill. It's good to when I'm going down, when I'm rolling. We got our shooters around. We missed a lot of timely shots. Especially the start of fourth. It was a back and forth defensive game, and then we Malik missed a couple, Bays missed 2, Wayne missed 2. Shots when we're up 1, up 2, that can put us up 4 or 5. And then they come down, make some tough shots. Chris hit 2 threes, and then it kind of just get them going. So, and it gets us down 6 now. So, I think it's good when I'm at the Fox. It gives us spacing, gives Russ a lot of spacing, to get downhill. But then, on the other side is just, we switch out pick and roll, so I'm guarding on the perimeter. The offensive rebounding has kind of been the problem because we got smaller guys. So, when we get it'll look better when we, have our bigger guards back, Brian, Trevor, and now we have size down on the glass. But guys are down there fighting, competing. That's all we can ask for.
Dave?
Yeah, I think he was 3 for 4 from 3 tonight. We want him shooting that 3 ball. He's gotten better at the mid-range and the turnarounds, but we want him shooting the 3, and everyone against the Lakers make their 3. So, we know he's been working on it, but that's a shot that we're living with. And then, like I said, it was most of the times where, we switched, and just like the last couple of plays, they throw it over the top, and, he's there, or we're in a pick and roll, and I, step up on the guard, and now they got him in the pocket. Now he's going against a smaller guy. And sometimes he just got downhill and attacked me a couple times and got to the basket. But we kind of switched it up in the third quarter where he's trying to be a little more physical, and it slowed him down. And then, like I said, he made a couple more jumpers. And then he got, when we went zone, when they put him in the middle, where he's closer to the basket, and now you're scrambling because they start overloading one side. So they did a good job of trying to figuring out that zone. But he's a hell of a player. And a lot of his shots was in the paint, but most of them, he hit some big time shots to kind of keep us honest.
Hi.
The Bucks took 24 for the road. John took 11 by himself. You guys are 12 and
Mm-hmm.
you had 9.
Mm-hmm.
Are you surprised by that?
Well, every game we put on the board, we need to get to the line more. Part of it is, we're not getting our foul calls. I think the one on the break, I think Giannis clearly fouled me.
Is that when you
Yeah. And then part of it is, us as a team just attacking the basket. We are attacking. Russ is attacking every night. I'm in there attacking, Malik, Taylor. It's the thing that we just got to adjust to. Just go in and try to finish instead of, trying to get the call. Obviously, we're not getting them. So, something that just we gotta as a team adjust to. But, we just feel like if we get to the line, kind of put us in the rhythm. But also, kind of give us a chance to set our defense.
Taylor's obviously been great for you in these 3 games. They're able to get the basket and score. That it's going to look different when they're over on his back. They're really brought back. But what does Taylor show you in these 3 games here that he can take forward, kind of regardless of what is going?
Yeah, no matter his role, whether he starts or come off the bench, we need his his energy, the way he's been playing. He has to keep that same mindset. And he comes in, he's shooting the ball well. He's making the right reads. He's doing great things for us defensively. But we don't want